Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to An Angel's Life of Bookish Goodness. Today we are starting a new feature, which I think is really fun, called the Word About Books Wednesdays. And the reason that I decided to do Word About Books Wednesday is that sometimes it will be a book review, and sometimes it'll just be talking about general issues with a particular genre or with a particular character tropes or something book related. And so this week, because I haven't quite finished reading Winter Smith yet, so I'm not ready to do a review on Winter Smith, I did want to take a moment to talk about zombies. And the reason that I want to take a moment to talk about zombies is that, one, Winter Smith is a zombie apocalypse story, which I absolutely love. I read the first book, and I will put the links in the description down below. I am about 2/3 of the way through the second book, which is coming out in July. I am pretty excited. And as I mentioned in the review for the first Winter Smith novel, J.S. Strange did an amazing job of making me fall in love with zombies again. I was obsessed with zombies before being obsessed with zombies was cool. My brother and I used to watch all of the zombie movies. We really got into the whole idea of zombies. When my kids were little, we used to have a running joke in our house whenever I was getting really frustrated or overwhelmed with being a parent and my kids were, as kids do, not listening. When they would do something, I would say, if you did that during a zombie apocalypse, we'd all be dead. And it was my way of relieving the stress and the frustration of the situation. Even before my kids truly understood what zombies were and what a zombie apocalypse was, they were obsessed with zombies. And then about the time my son was in 3rd or 4th grade, zombies became like all the rage. Everybody was doing zombies. Zombies were cool. And things got weird. Zombies have always been brainless, dead, and nobody wants to be a zombie because, ew, rotting corpse, right? It was always about how people would survive. But then suddenly there was just all the stuff that, Warm Bodies came out, and it was a romance story about zombies. What? And then the TV show iZombie came out, and it was, being a zombie and surviving as a zombie, and all this weird other side of it. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised because they did it to vampires, so why wouldn't they do it to zombies next? Still was really saddening for me to watch the concept of zombies and what I loved about zombies get circumvented and turned around so that it wasn't really zombies anymore. That's one of the things that I absolutely love about Winter Smith series is that zombies are zombies. They are mindless, monstrous ghouls, and it's all about how Winter and her group are surviving. And the people are more dangerous than the zombies because that's the case. Zombie monsters and zombie apocalypse stories, it's not about the danger of the zombies. I mean, yeah, that's there and you don't want to end up like that, but the scarier piece, the more dangerous piece, is what happens when society completely falls apart. How far are you willing to go to survive? It's about people turning on each other. I am really enjoying the second part of the Winter Smith series. Although that aspect of zombies was in the first book and there was this whole survival aspect, in the second book there's this whole arch villain who created the apocalypse on purpose. And not only are you having to survive against unpredictable odds, but now there's this organized corruption that you also have to survive, and trying to figure out what's going on with Winter's situation, why she's important is really intense, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. What is the point of this zombie rant? To share where I stand with zombies and to ask that there be more zombie books like Wintersmith. Because for me, the element of surviving against the monsters is far more interesting and far more entertaining and far more appealing than seeing the perspective of zombies trying to survive in society and seeing the perspective of falling in love with zombies because they're rotting flesh, and I just, no, I can't. That's everything for this week. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more awesome bookish goodness. And until next time, keep reading.